Hey Leo, how are you doing? Okay, this is going to be your relationship reading for September 2022, mid-September. So we will look at the energies between your specific person and yourself, principally against 4 aspects of your relationship, connection, wherever it might be. So first of all, what is in your person's heart for you? What's in their head about this situation? What are their actions in September, mid-September, going into October? And then where is this connection heading given current energies? Recognizing that energies change, energies shift. So that's not necessarily set in stone. But if you want to change it, you're going to have to work on yourself, okay? It doesn't just happen. You're going to have to work on your own mental diet and attitude. But first of all, as a preamble, 2 cards. One for where you are and one for where your person is currently. Okay, so for you, we've got the 3 of Pentacles reversed, and I'm going to clarify that straight off the bat, and that's 4 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. You're not optimistic at all. You think it's all not just falling apart, but there's no way of rebuilding this connection. You're feeling like throwing it all out of the window, throwing it all away, giving up on it. You don't want to work on this connection anymore. Whatever energies you put into this, I think you feel it's been a waste of time, because this person was, maybe still is, very important to you. But really now you're considering your options. Should you stick with this, or should you just let it go? For them, we got the 7 of Wands upright, and the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, so they want to work on this. You're important to them. They want to fight for this. You're worth fighting for. You're worth being with. But the other side of that, we got the Ace of Wands reversed. I'm getting here that they're holding this back. They got passion. 2 Wands. We got passion for you. But they are suppressing that passion. They're trying to control this. They're trying to control their desires. Sure, they want to pull those bars apart to be with you, because you're important enough to be with. But another one is like, hey, I don't want Leo being all Leo about this and just thinking I just want them, then Leo's the most important person in the world. No. They're going to hold back on this. Suppress their desires. Okay, that's their energies. Now let's look at some of those specifics. So, their feelings for you, what's in their heart, their view of the situation, what's in their head, then actions, and lastly, where the connection is heading. 4 cards. And that's it. Two more. All right. Okay, so the star for their feelings. Your person, feelings for you, it's like they're very hopeful. It can be more, sometimes it can be that you are a wish come true in their life. You're very important to them nonetheless. This is major arcana for feelings upright. And underneath it all, we've got King of Swords reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. Okay. I'm going to go back on what I just said. I think they're feeling distant from you, because these two clarifying cards have nothing to do with hope here. They're feeling distant. They feel like they're losing somebody important. It's still the Star upright. King of Swords reversed. I think that's you. And I think that they feel that you've become detached from this connection, that you've not put enough energy and love into this connection, that you just haven't done enough, or that you just haven't been sufficiently determined. Okay, so maybe you've been on the surface anyway. You've been almost aloof. You haven't contacted them when you should have, or in their mind anyway. And here we have a Ten of Cups reversed. It's almost as if they're saying to themselves, is this worth it? There's nothing going to come out of this. I'm not going to, this is not a long-term connection. It's not going to lead to a stable relationship, the happy ending. And they're having doubts here whether a happy ending is ever going to be possible between you two. Which leads back to this feeling of coldness, distance from you. Alternatively, it could be that there is actual distance between you two, that you might be living in different cities and maybe different countries. But either way, because of that distance, whether it's physical or emotional distance, I don't feel as if this can lead to a happy ending. Alternatively, and I will give all these alternatives because these are just coming through at the moment, but sometimes Ten of Cups reverse is that they so desire a happy ending. You want that so very much, but it's just a little bit out of reach. It's distant, cold and distant. And I think it's because they're getting some coldness from you as well. The signals they're getting from you are very cold. Okay, so how do we see this connection between you two? This is their feelings. How do we look at this connection? We have the Ten of Wands reversed. I'm going to clarify first. Although I feel that, I'm feeling it already. So we've got Ace of Wands reversed. And we have the Eight of Pentacles upright. Okay, so they see this relationship is collapsing, or it has collapsed, and there's no hope. Which might be why we feel some distance from you at the moment. If you're in a relationship with this person, where you're seeing them on a daily basis, then they feel as if this relationship only exists on the surface. If you're not with them, they feel as if it's just gone, collapsed, and there's no hope, there's no light at the end of a tunnel. And here, Ace of Wands reversed, it's kind of like feeling or seeing this connection as being one which is hopeless. Again, it's about hopelessness. There's a lack of motivation on your person's behalf to try and do anything about it. Or they can look at you and think, you're not bothering. You're the King of Swords. You're not bothering to do anything about this. Why should I bother? And Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles upright. Which, I think here, this is what's in their head as well about the situation. What's in their mind. I think they're just obsessively thinking about this. They're obsessively thinking about what can we do about this situation. Because when something collapses to this extent, it's a case of how can they resolve it? And it's going through their mind obsessively. They obsessively want to this card can be about working on something obsessively, but it's also, I think, about thinking through something obsessively. Trying to find a plan of how you can fix something. Now, whether that's fixing it by leaving the connection or fixing it by coming back together with you, I'm not sure at the moment, to be quite frank. If it is, I mean, I don't know whether you split up or not, I don't know, but it's just something here which says that there's a real disconnect between you two, whether you're in the relationship, physically in the relationship at the start, distance in the relationship, or whether it's you're not seeing each other at all. Actions, we got the judgment reversed. I don't think there's anything happening here physically, in the physical 3D realm. I think this is more a case of your person's thinking, worrying. Yeah, okay, strength reversed, and we have 5 of Cups reversed, clarifying the judgment. I think this is a case that your person is overwhelmed by the situation, and a part of them feels that they got to sort it out. They must sort this out for one way or the other, whether it's staying or going. They can have to sort this out with you, but they have deep doubts, significant doubts, substantial doubts about how they're going to do this. But here's the rub. They've got to do something. They're not going to be walking away from this, not as I can see it. We got here the strength reversed and the 5 of Cups. They're attached to you emotionally to an extent to which they can't give up on this. They're so down about this situation. They so wanted to be with you and a special connection with you. But they're disappointed. There's a high degree of disappointment in this card that things just have not worked out between you two. So over the rest of September, they are contemplating how they can. I'm not even sure if it's get back together with you. I'm not even sure. They're just trying to work out what this connection means for them and for you. Again, it's obsessively trying to work things out. And obsessively trying to understand, can there ever be a happy ending? The more I think about it, I think this is what they desire. But whether it's with you or somebody else, it isn't clear. But will it become clear? This is where the connection is heading. So we've got 7 of Pentacles. And that's clarified by the Emperor. And lastly, 4 of Pentacles upright. Okay, give it to you straight. This is good news. They're not going to give up on you, okay? 7 of Pentacles. They're in it for the long haul. The Emperor, they're in it. They want to get more control over this situation, more control within themselves. It's also about planning, trying to work out what they're going to do, but they're going to keep on working on this. They're not going to let it go, you see. That's the important thing. We're not letting this go. And why all of this? 4 Pentacles upright. You are too important to leave, to let go of. You're vital to their lives. They want to possess you. They want to be with you. They can't give up on you. And this card here, 4 Pentacles is next to the 5 of Cups, reversed. And I think in some respects this is the key. There's such despair, such a high degree of sorrow for unresolved situation between you two, unresolved pain. they can't let you go. And again, with judgment here, they know that they need to resolve their doubts and fears, work through them. So we began this reading here with the star, and I think that's distance, feeling distant from you, feeling that they're not connected with you. And we end up with, hey, they can't let you go. But this doesn't mean that you're coming back together or you're going to be together. I don't get that. I think this is a case of they're not giving up on you because they can't. They can't give up on you. All a bit mixed, I'm afraid. So, Leo, I hope and pray that was helpful. Okay, thanks so much indeed.